Hispanic Lifestyle had a chance to sit down with Latin jazz legend Poncho Sanchez, who was hitting the road to promote his 25th album, Psychedelic Blues. The interview with Poncho took place prior to his headlining performance at the Downtown Street Jam presented by the Riverside Downtown Partnership. Our conversation began with Poncho talking about moving to and growing up in Southern California.
I was born in Laredo, Texas. I moved to Norwalk, California, which is of course a part of Los Angeles, when I was about 3 or 4 years old. And I'm the youngest of 11. And I got into Latin music from my older brothers and sisters. They're not musicians, but they're good dancers. And they love they caught the first wave of the mambo and cha-cha-cha that came from New York City by way of Cuba and Puerto Rico to Los Angeles in the late 50s, early 60s. And they used to go to all the Latin holiday dances at the Palladium that Chico Sesma used to put on in the early years. And they got into the music of Machito, Tito Puente, Celia Cruz, Cal Jader, all that stuff. So as a little boy, I grew up hearing this music. Of course, my traditional music is Tex-Mex polkas, which I also did that too. I played in Tex-Mex bands too as a young guy coming up. But my real true love of music was Latin jazz, salsa music. And I love rhythm and blues, soul music, because I was raised in the 60s in Los Angeles. So that's why I do a little bit of all that stuff. I do Latin jazz, salsa, and rhythm and blues, or what we call Latin soul music. You know, it didn't happen by accident either. I worked very hard at this all my life. But I came up in the time where you had to build your name through somebody famous. And what I did is I was the featured artist with Cal Jader's band for many years, Eddie Cano for many years, Claire Fisher's Salsa Picante band for many years. I played with the great pioneers of this music. I played with them, and I was a featured artist in their bands. And so I built my name through them, and then I got a record contract with now the biggest Latin jazz record label in the world. You know, nowadays, when I came into business, it was a little bit different. I'm still with Concord Picante Records. I've been with them well, I started 30 years ago with them with Cal Jader's band, but I've been with them with my own band for about 23 years, I think now. So, you know, it was a little different when I started in this business, but I'm still with the same record company, and that's a rare thing to find. And I've done 25 CDs or records with them.